You might be asking yourself, hey, Trip, how'd your hair or your hat get dark again when it was all faded? And your t-shirt is really dark. And let me just tell you, I wet myself. I know. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. And we're going to get to the reading very quick. I'll shuffle so you know I've got cards and we're doing this. So, come on. See? It's real. It's real. I was out, as if you've been watching lately, I've been doing some irrigation. I've been hanging out at this farm all day, ranch, orchard, whatever you call it. And I don't work the whole time. I'm just here for changing the water and checking on it and doing whatever, occasionally doing some work. And I just did some work. I had to dig up a broken pipe and fix it. And I got sweaty, but it wasn't too bad. But when I went to drink water, I spilled it and made it look really sweaty. And I just don't want you to be that grossed out. Hello, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip, and you have clicked on the 1-year official anniversary of me doing tarot with actual tarot cards. It was 1 year ago today, the 22nd of August, that I bought my first tarot deck and did some reading and stuff. Yeah. So actually, I don't know if I did a reading on that day, but it's been a year since I bought this deck, and we have gotten to know each other and talked to you and, all that stuff. It's really, really interesting. In that light, I'm like, what's been going on with you for the last year? And, I look at my little adventure, especially with tarot. I like to spank it today. I don't know what's going on with the spanking. Usually it's tapping. I hear singing in the background. We're in a valley, at a kind of a narrow valley, and so things can get a little echoey, but it's got to be fairly close. All right. Hello, I love you. I'm glad you're here. And yeah, if this is the first time you clicked on, that's amazing that you clicked on to a 1 year, the anniversary special. The anniversary special. Let's get the water close. I know I'm going to need it. All right, well, let's get to the reading. We'll talk about things as we go. Spirit, we're in this for a year now, and you have shown over and over again that you like using this platform and this body and these cards to get messages to who, when, where, however, as needed, as helpful. Yeah, I love it. I love you. We love you. You said one more good shuffle and then I can... Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. That's the original Trip way. Okay. Oh, you know. And a cut. We're going to cut this thing. Okay. Well, let's talk about the past energy. Let's talk about maybe this last year. See if we're dealing with something here. Judgment. Man, I love this. I love this card. To me, this is the Red Cross. This is a healing. There's been a lot of healing. This coming out of this dark box. And look at their beautiful swimsuits that are only on this edition of card because I drew them with a Sharpie. So I can hold them up and not get... I'm not monetized, so how could I get demonetized? Whatever, What did you heal this last year? What big thing? Oh man, I bet your list is long. That's the feeling I'm getting, is you've got a long list of things you've healed. But what's it really break down to? It's like getting rid of the barriers between you and your inner child, between you and your heart, between you and the source of all your stuff. Water. Oh my goodness. Healing waters. Anyway, so my shirt is wet. My hat is wet. And that presents its own challenge, but it is cooler out here in the shade and in a little breeze. So, something about heat for you too. Was there something hot? Maybe it'll come up. I suppose I think we're tapping into your biggest relief moment of this last year, the biggest aha / let it go / relief moment. Whatever that was for you. Oh man, I just got a message from Margaret Cheshire, sweet spirit, and lots of hearts. Oh, that's you guys. You guys. The channel has been growing. People are coming. Someone shared that Panther video, and that took on a second life, and it's closing in on 1,000 views. And if you've been looking at my channel, that's a big jump up. So very nifty indeed. All right, so some big thing that you got over, let go, relieved yourself of, something, tore down. Current energy, maybe it left you a little bit wrung out, like okay, I did it. I feel like you're sitting there proud of, like, look what I've gotten through, and like a willingness to do the battle, a willingness. This person, at least today, was willing to do it. There's been cost. That's the thing. There's been a cost, and you're still kind of keeping track of that a little bit. That's what this card's saying. Like I lost this. A lot of times as we grow, things don't grow with us. Things don't align anymore. Old habits get, go fall by the wayside, waylaid. What? Sometimes you can get waylaid. I don't know. Whatever. That's its own challenge. That's a lot of wands. All right, so let's get serious, Trip. Where were we going before I went to the middle school humor? We're not going to worry about it. Oh yeah, I got to be careful how I breathe. Now that I have a mic, I don't want to be like panting like Patch, shaking the table. All right, well, let's look at future energy. Maybe this current energy, it's like you've accomplished it, but you feel like a warrior a little bit, like just freshly done with battle and like ready for a rest almost. Future energy. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, that's so great. That's so great. Two of Cups. Do I dare say they are lovers? Do I dare say what I do say is they're meeting each other eye to eye. They're on solid ground. No one's above each other or below each other. I feel like that's how you're going to be meeting people, but more importantly, that's how you're going to be meeting yourself. Oh. How much do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Do you love your body? Do you want me to? I'll do it. Just kidding. All right. Let's look at the desire. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to get the book out. The desire. The star. So, man, maybe I was right with this. Oh, sorry, I scratched I have an itch up here. My mic goes right there. This hard-fought battle, this healing that's been done. Hey, big old fly. And then the star, the desire to just, to the calm after the storm, to bring things back into peace and balance. I'd also say integrating what you've learned from this stuff. I feel like you go through a big thing and a big shakeup, and it's like, wow, and oh yeah. And then you go through a period of time where it's like you bring that skill or that new knowledge or that new truth into your life and as a part of it, and stuff like that, All right. But what is the challenge between you and this beautiful return to peace? A little chaos, a little five of change little Five of Wands, little, a little fiery, but a little. It's when I look at this card, none of these dudes have angry faces, right? They're all they're all just out there trying, you know. They're trying to get it going, but yeah, the energy is, you know, like if you count these wands as each of their energies are kind of, and maybe if you look inside of you and you have different factors inside of you, maybe the energies aren't all aligned. No, I don't like that. I don't even like saying that. Because when I said the word aligned, I started thinking of alignment with your heart and alignment with truth, your truest truths that you really know. And how maybe not everything's in alignment yet, but I feel like that's the adventure you're on. You're figuring these things out. And maybe, we were just talking about nine, so maybe of the 9 of Wands, you got 4 of those things straightened out, in order, ready to go, and there's still some work to do. The solution? Oh my gosh. You just can't just go to the top like that. What do you think you're doing over there? You just take the world, please. Yeah, that's the solution to everything. Everything is the solution to everything. Like the world is everything, right? I'm not counting the world as Earth. I'm counting the world, the whole shebang. And she has got a bikini as well. I made hers as minimum as possible because you don't mess with the world, man. You just don't mess with the world. No, so the solution is these things are going to come together. There's a nice big circle here. This is a completion. And things are going to do it. And I don't think you have to worry. I don't think you have to work at it. I think you put your foot lightly on the gas pedal, or point your car going the direction you want, and it's going to work out. I was just communicating with one of you who you wrote a lengthy thing, kind of comparing me to an ex. And first of all, I want to say you have great taste in looks, that just, yeah, okay. And then, but I had a point. Oh my gosh, what was the point? I got sidetracked by my own joke. The world, the completion, what we were texting about. Oh, things working out. So they were talking about their ex, and it sounds like it was pretty recent, and a powerful and a very thoughtful breakup. And they talked about alignment, and they're still wishing this person well, and for healing and all that stuff. And that's beautiful. And I gave my little 2 cents about my recent ex. We've been broken up about a year, maybe 13 months, and how my healing over that, it was all about alignment. I had to do it, and so the decision was easy. And then I felt good about it. I felt solid, but thinking about her every day and whatever, and why this and blah blah blah, blah, all the stuff, and then because we're here and we're healing, I was doing all the forgivingness things and all that stuff. But over time, it worked itself out. I didn't have to keep trying to work it out and keep trying to say it's all okay, it's in for my best. I don't think those things hurt, but there is this feeling of it's going to work itself out. And yeah, you are the vessel through which it's going to do it. So you're going to feel the pains, and you're going to feel the aches, and you're going to feel the doldrums, and you're going to feel all the different waves of energy. But that's just it working its way through you and out, or integrating. I feel like that's a part of you too. It's gonna come together. The things that need to go out are eventually gonna go out, and the things that need to come together are gonna come together. If you can lead with your heart. I was gonna say, get your brain out of the way, quit looking at it like things you want to get done and whatever. But, you know, those wants are there for a reason. So kind of listen to those too. Okay. I know. All right, let's look at the interpersonal stuff. So the you alone, temperance. I just talked to another person today that was like, I think this, but then there's this other side to that, and that makes me not like it at all the time, and like not be able to accept it. And it's like, you know, that temperance card, man, gosh, and look how similar it is to the star. Like, there's something about this calming waters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What this plus the world? Like, this might have to be our what you call it. This is our thumbnail, cuz yeah, make sure I look attractive. Hey. Just kidding. Okay, let's get serious. No, that's psycho. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on. This is bigger than little stuff. There's something. And you're coming to a place, or you're at a place now where you're able to love on a person that has a different opinion. Oh baby. That you're getting there. That is something that you've been thinking about, practicing, hoping everybody would do. And this is, oh my, talk about healing. This is healing. This would heal the world. Heal the world. This, if we can all do this, kind of accept each other for where we're at, and the fact that we do have light and shadow, and it comes up, the fact that we're different lives, we're the same, we're one, but we're out here doing different lives to bring that experience back to us all, because basically we're learning how to love out here. We're learning how to love out here, how to accept and love ourselves and love others, and you know, the whole universe. You're on a big one. This is, the cards have kind of snuck up on me on here. On hell. Okay. The next card is the other person. Ace of Wands. This is, okay. That's a big old wand they're bringing to the table. So, are they fired up? Are they bringing you inspiration? I shouldn't talk about what they're doing for you yet, because we have another card coming, and that's going to talk about the two of you together. So, but what do they got going on? They're fired up about something. They're tapped into the go-go juice of life. Well, now we know for sure that was a confirmation burp, for sure. Got another one coming. No, come on now, kids. You recognize this person? Have you met them yet? Are they coming in? Is there someone that is just fired up, inspired, a little bit one-track mind? You know, like if it was the magician, you know, you'd see all this stuff. Or, you know, if I saw more than just the one thing. And because it's a wand, it makes me feel like there's out there going, doing, but someone lit on fire, not just doing because they have to. Very interesting. This is a new energy. So maybe it's someone you have not met yet. Because I've been feeling two energies from this other person we talk about. And there's been this one that you guys are on a parallel journey, whether you know each other or not, and you're whatever, you know. And then there's one that's like, they bring that grit of sand to you for you to eventually make a pearl out of. But man, is it gritty before you make it smooth and valuable. Oh man, we always talk about alchemy. Alchemy. But those oysters are doing it. They really are. All right, the two of you together. Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, doesn't this look like the baby you two would have if this Temperance and this wand made love, and then out pops this. Yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is big. Page of Wands. I really want to read her. Page of Wands. A daring soul, lover of adventure, and the intrepid traveler. Is this someone that's going to break you out of a rut? Get you going? You know, yesterday we talked about some patience and you wanting to get going and moving on something. And, oh man, maybe this is someone that helps spark that. Puts the fire in all this water of yours. Get you all steamy. Gathering of intelligence, focused passion, adventurous soul, faithful lover. What? And we had that. Two of lovers card, two of water, two of cups. I feel like the tarot people call that more about lovers than the lover card. The lovers card. Yeah. Huh. I think you're gonna. If they're not new, maybe you're meeting them at a new level. And something about them that they talk to you about, give to you, like information. I was going to say inflames you. It fires you up. Inflamed, that's different. That's puffy. That's swollen. That's hurty. Fired up. Never mind. English. Okay, the situation. The Emperor. Does it feel like you're coming into this? Like you're I went in slow motion instead of just a quick that it feels like achieving a thing. It feels a little earthly. I know this is a major arcana. But, and forgive my fingers for, I've got some PVC glue and primer and maybe a little dirt. I did wash them. This Emperor. I feel like it is you because there's this orange in here that goes into more orange. I think this is where this fire is taking you, to your rightful seat. To your rightful seat. That's a spirit. That was a spirit saying. I don't say things like your rightful seat. It's not my rightful seat at the table. Ooh, I'm sitting on my rightful seat. It's one of these guys with little straps. Oh. Okay. Yeah. You're growing to where you have the impact you wanted. What's he got in his hands? I don't know. I don't know what he's got in his hands, but they're both gold. If I was a good tarot reader, I'd probably know what this is, but I'm a bad one, so I don't know. But I tell you what. It's not a one-track mind. Yesterday, you were all crowns. And here it is again, crowned. There's armor, but it's not at the forefront. It's not like, oh yeah, I gotta show you that I have armor or can use it or whatever. It's just there if he needs it. That I am of the opinion, so cut this out of the read. I am of the opinion that all those terrible skills that we gained through our pain and our trying to make it in life, although they come from a negative place, and some of them are pretty negative, they are still skills. And like once you get to this beautiful place where you're in alignment, there's a lot about alignment in this reading today. coming, wanting to be said. You don't need those skills. Like, you don't need to protect yourself when you're just from your heart. But the world will put you in situations. So maybe that's what it's saying is, hey, remember, you've got these skills and you got those skills. You've got so much power. Yeah. And the do on this, that's all the skills. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All the skills are on the table. Everything he's needed. Actually, this magician, I said he. This is one of the most unisex looking cats in the deck. So, I mean, I would date this person. Because I don't even know. All right. Okay, that was just me being silly again. But no, that is, remember your strengths. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Oh, that's the biggest step. That's the biggest step. Remember who you are. And the don't do, death. Well, yeah, please don't. Okay, but death is the completion of something, and maybe it's telling you that to not rush to the completion of this thing, or not to expect it to be over. There's this interesting feeling like I have a destination. I have a destination. If I work this much harder at this thing, I will get to this destination. If I love myself more, oh, yep, that's the one. Love myself more, I will achieve whatever. And it feels like that, but it's not like that, right? It's just ongoing. This might be the most ongoing thing. I mean, life and growth, it's going to go on until it ain't, right? So I think it's saying to not expect like any of these cycles to be the end all be all. Like, you're never gonna. I don't know. Like, I almost gonna say you're never gonna get to the to the ultimate whatever. But I don't know that, and but I've been getting this sneaking feeling, because as I've learned things, felt things, you get to a spot and you go, this is so deep of the truth. But it is right now, and it is what you needed right now to figure out and to grow from, into, through. And yeah, it's Spirit saying you're going. Oh. But please don't worry. You've got everything you need. Just call on it. Just call on it when you need it. Maybe save the call for the old skills to last, like pull those out as a last effort. Sorry, I kicked the table you're on. But yeah, and you'll be taking your rightful seat. I love the magician so much. It's just so pretty. It means so much. Okay, and I love you. I love you, and I think that's all I've got for today. I might get back in the canal one more time. I don't know. All right. I love you, and goodbye.